Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Just a short report today on the excellent news side. The federal government shutdown has ended after 43 days, and normal operations have resumed at federal agencies. Temporary spending and safeguard measures that we implemented here at the University of Hawaii during the shutdown were lifted the next day on November 13th, and we have resumed all normal spending on our extramural accounts. I want to really thank everyone who worked throughout this period. We successfully managed cash flow and maintained stability throughout this period, minimizing disruption to research and operations. So thank you so much for the flexibility and professionalism to everyone who was part of this. One thing I wanted to report on to the regents is because of the uncertainty that was caused by the shutdown, we announced on November 4th that we will provide a temporary grace period for registration holds to support our students who were experiencing financial hardships relating to the shutdown and associated disruptions. That grace period allows students to register for spring 2026 classes even if they have unpaid balances for fall of 2025. The initiative, we're going to keep that in place even though the shutdown ended, simply to provide that kind of stability for our students. To be clear, the grace period is only for registration eligibility. It's not a forgiveness program for the balances, but we hope that flexibility will help our students in this challenging moment that we've experienced. Relating to that as well, I wanted to compliment our community at how we've come together to really try and fill the gap, especially with respect to food distribution efforts across the campuses. And I wanted to point out just three that are definitely worth noting. Windward Community College and Leeward Community College partnered with the Hawaii Food Bank to help families affected by the recent shutdown. On November 5th, Windward hosted a major pop-up food distribution serving 500 families, approximately on the Windward side. And the event brought together students, faculty, staff, and community members, including Congresswoman Jill Takuda. Thanks to her. Chancellor Ardis Eschenberg emphasized that the event embodied Windward's mission to remain centered in its community and to respond when help is needed. On November 9th, Leeward Community College hosted a second large-scale food drive, transforming its campus into a hub that served 1,100 households, which exceeded its goal of 1,000. Lieutenant Governor Sylvia Luke participated in that event with faculty, staff, and students, demonstrating the power of collaboration and service and commitment to our communities. And then finally, UH Manoa athletics team held a 3-day food drive covering 4 different games and events. They coordinated with our Office of Student Success here at Manoa, and fans donated nearly 2,000 pounds of food during those 4 games, and more than $11,500 to the Hawaii Food Bank. So incredibly proud of those efforts, and we will significantly assist our students who are in need of the food pantry on campus. On the operations front, we're in the process of a major upgrade for the Banner Student Information System. I'm sure you've heard of that. It's the backbone of nearly all of our student and administrative processes across our 10 campuses. It is one of the most significant digital transformations that we've undertaken in the last 10 years and a very complex operation. Work began long before I started, and we expect the new system to be in place as of January 3rd. With the full transition, there'll be some additional pieces completed by this summer. The upgrade will deliver expanded functionality, better integration, improved financial aid processing, and more intuitive mobile-friendly tools that will enhance the student and employee experience. As with any major system migration, we will expect some temporary disruptions, and definitely there's some stress and anxiety in our community. So we really appreciate the patience and understanding of students and faculty and staff as we move through this moment. And I did want to take a moment to really thank to the many teams who are leading this effort. It has involved many, many hours, and the coordination and commitment of so many people have been essential to this success. At the end of the day, this kind of modernization really helps us meet the needs of our students and faculty, so it is greatly appreciated. Finally, just some happy news to share with you coming out of UH News. It is the 15th anniversary of UH Manoa's Daniel K. Inouye Center for Microbial Oceanography Research and Education. It's a long title, but the acronym is CMORE HALE. And congratulations to the founding director, Dave Carl, who is a National Academy of Science member and UH Oceanography professor. Lots of incredible work being done there, and we're very, very proud of that group. The Canetta Foundation has made a $1.5 million gift to expand Kapiolani Community College's Luna Lilu Scholars Program, which significantly increases access to higher education and wraparound support to students in need. It is truly, I can tell you, having visited with students who receive these scholarships, an incredible program that makes a real difference. The program grew from 22 scholars to 60 to 90 that are served per year, with more than now 900 graduates, with higher completion and retention rates than we typically would have. So thank you so much to all of our donors and those who contribute to that program, including Lester and Marianne Canetta, for their extraordinary generosity over the years. Then finally, in the sports world, which we always like to comment on, Hilo Athletics is having a great fall season. Their women's soccer, men's soccer, and women's volleyball all qualified for their conference tournaments, and their men's soccer advanced to the conference finals, earning its first ever NCAA tournament berth. Quite a historic milestone for that program. And their women's volleyball competes in Pac-West Conference Tournament at Chaminade later today. So go Vulcans. At Manoa, the Rainbow Warrior football team, I bet you know, is enjoying one of its best seasons ever. It's conference eligible, and we have a big sold-out game, I understand, with UNLV this weekend at UNLV. Wahine Volleyball closes the regular season at home this weekend with a strong chance of securing a conference tournament spot, and men and women's basketball have tipped off and look very, very promising. So thank you to all of our student athletes who work hard, and our coaches and academic staff who also assist those athletes. And I'm extraordinarily pleased today. It is UH Manoa Day here for the Board of Regents, and I turn it back to the chair for further conversation with our team.